Hello and welcome to the Little Blessed Homeschool YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be going over the preschool curriculum that I got for my daughter this year for this coming school year, for the 2022-2023 school year. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome to the Little Blessed Homeschool YouTube channel. My name is Jenna and I am a stay-at-home mom and a homeschool mom of two girls, Lily, who is 9 and will be entering the 4th grade this year, and Lucy, who just turned 4 and she's going to be doing preschool this year. In today's video, I wanted to go over the curriculum that I chose for my youngest daughter, Lucy, who will be doing preschool this year. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you do know that I did do a video already on the 4th grade curriculum that I chose for my older daughter. If you haven't seen that video and you're interested, it is on my channel. Go watch it. Also, for those of you that have been watching me for a while, I do apologize that it has been 2 weeks since my last video. I went on vacation shortly after the last video, and then 4th of July happened, lots of stuff happened, it just got away from me. So I do apologize for that, but here is the video on preschool. So this is going to be my first actual shot at preschool. Now last year my daughter was 3 and we did a little bit of preschool. I bought an old preschool curriculum from The Good and the Beautiful. They were a closeout. They were coming out with a new preschool curriculum, and so they had the old version at significant discount, like 20 bucks I think. So I purchased it because my daughter wanted to do school just like her older sister, but I didn't take it as seriously because she was only 3. I mean, we didn't even finish the whole curriculum. We got all the way to letter S or T, I can't remember. I mean, we didn't finish everything, and it's mostly because like some days she just didn't want to do it, which is fine. She was only 3, and she's not even really ready. But this year she just turned 4. We are actually going to do preschool this year, so I'm pretty excited. Also a little nervous because it is going to be my first attempt at preschool. My oldest daughter, we started homeschooling when she was in 2nd grade. So I've done 2nd grade and I've done 3rd grade. So, and we're coming up on our 3rd year of homeschooling, so I'll be, diving into 4th grade. But I haven't done preschool, kindergarten, or 1st grade yet, so this will be interesting. But, we'll learn as we go. That's what homeschooling is. So, this is my plan for this year. This will probably change because I plan in the beginning and they always end up changing throughout the year. But my plan for preschool this year is I am going to be doing formal lessons with Lucy Mondays and Wednesdays. And these formal lessons take like 20 minutes. They're not very long. Maybe I'll sit with her for an hour at most, but not really that long. And then on Tuesdays, we're going to play. We're going to play some games. We're going to play board games, some educational games that I've bought. I have a few that I'm going to show you. I have a lot in my Amazon cart right now that I have not purchased that I will purchase throughout the year depending on if we do them or not, but I did already purchase some of them. And then on Thursdays, as some of you may know, we actually belong to a homeschool co-op, which meets on Thursdays. So on Thursday, I have signed Lucy up for preschool PE and their preschool class. The PE class is 30 minutes, and then the preschool portion of the group is an hour and a half. So she will be in classes for about 2 hours on Thursdays. And so that'll be a lot for her. So that'll be the only thing we do on Thursdays. And then Fridays, we're probably not going to do preschool with her. But if she wants to, we'll probably just play some games. But she doesn't have to do on Fridays. She can just do what she wants if she wants. So let me dive into what I have purchased this year. So I really liked the Good and the Beautiful preschool curriculum, so I decided to go with it again this year. So this is what the book looks like. This is the actual book, and this is a workbook. There are stuff in it, like the ABCs, and then this is lesson 1. Now, they do not have 180 or 120 lessons think it's 120 that the normal ones have. This only has, I want to say 90 lessons. So this has only 90 lessons in it. And it does actually come with a cute little certificate at the end that you completed preschool. Oh, that's it. Preschool certificate. So that's pretty cool. But there's only 90 lessons in here because you don't generally want to do preschool every single day. They're only 3, 4, 5-year-olds. I mean, it really is just something that they're not going to do every day. So with this book, and the lessons actually are super easy. I mean, I think they take like 20 minutes. Let's just bring up a lesson. So here we go. Lesson number 1 in unit 1. This is pretty much the entire lesson. Let me see. I don't think there is the back page, but that is pretty much the entire lesson right there. They're not very big lessons, which generally is what I got from the last curriculum, which was the old version. The lessons took us maybe 30 minutes, sometimes not even that. And so they're super short. So to go with that, it also came with this book of practice sheets. And in here they have, let me just pull up some, they have letters that they can trace and color. Let's pull up something else. What else they have? Counting. So they learn how to count, stuff like that. So these are just practice sheets, and it comes, it's not binded, so you can tear them out and do them. And this is actually one of the reasons that I actually bought this curriculum was for this item alone, because I love the idea of it. But it comes with a folder of activities. So there's little tabs in here, and there's games, and they have their little tabs. And then I believe there's a tab like feed the elephant, letter boats. I mean, tons of activities are in here, and they all have their own little folder. And then you can also put all the practice sheets if you want in here as well, and you can add your own folders. I mean, this thing's actually pretty awesome. I actually really like this idea. That's actually probably one of the main reasons I bought it. Also that comes with their curriculum is flip books. Actually, this doesn't come with it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. This is extra. So these 3 items, the folder, the practice sheets, and the actual curriculum book are what is included in the curriculum when you purchase it. The extras, which I actually bought last year just because I thought I would use them, and I didn't end up using them, but I am going to use them this year. They have flip books. So there's A through F, G through L, T through Z, and I missed M through S. They were not in alphabetical order apparently. And they're cute. I only used actually last year, I tried A through F is what I ended up cutting up. But you get the little flip, and you flip them to the correct letters and stuff like that. But that's a lot of fun. So I did have that. Also, I bought extra, which is also from The Good and the Beautiful, called Poetry Parties for Littles. It's actually quite fun. There is poetry in here, and you can make snacks that go along with the poem. So, and there's a bunch of other recipes in here, and there's also crafts that you can do. Let me see if I can find a craft. Here's a craft that you can do that goes with the poem. Now, we did not end up using this book last year, but we are for sure going to use it this year because she is a little bit older, and you know, it has some cute little crafts that you'll be able to do with the kids as they learn some poetry, which I really did enjoy. Another thing that I bought last year that I bought again this year, so it's the exact same book, because my daughter actually, it was like her favorite thing to do, was doodles and pre-writing. And this is book number 1. I believe they have 2 books. This one is book number 1, and it basically is just a bunch of tracing, pictures. They do have letters that they trace in here. Let me see, where's the letters? So they have the letters that you trace as well, which I really liked. We did not get through the entire book last year, but this is something that we actually started. Every time I actually sat down and did a lesson with her, this is what we started with because she loved it. And we did 1 to 2 pages. Sometimes we did 3 pages. It just kind of depended on how many she wanted to do for that day. but we always started with her doodles, and we called it her doodling. I mean, just, just what we did every year. Another thing that is not part of, so that's everything from the Good and the Beautiful. And I went ahead and went with them again this year because I really liked their other one last year. But like I said, last year I bought only the book because it was on clearance because they were coming out with a new curriculum for the next year. And so I bought it completely, and we didn't even finish all the lessons, but it was still good. And so this year I've already gone through it. The lessons are different. Some of them are similar, but for the most part they're different, and they're actually pretty cool. Another thing that I did last year, which I am going to do again this year, I just haven't printed it off yet because I am actually going to make my own this year, and I'm halfway through it. I haven't finished making it. Maybe I'll show on my Instagram. If you're following me on Instagram, I'll probably show it over there. It's at Little Blessed Homeschool. I'll probably show the finished product over there. So I found this for free through Google, and it printed okay, but it's a free PDF, so some of the lines didn't print correctly, but it's called My Alphabet Book. And in it goes over every single letter. There's a page, and it comes with 2 items that they can color and then trace. And each letter has 2 different, sometimes she didn't color. She did kind of trace, if you can see. She liked this book a lot. And I liked it a lot, but like I said, it didn't print correctly because it was a free PDF. So some of the letters are missing some stuff. And so I actually am in the process. I think I'm halfway through the alphabet right now, but I'm actually making my own version of this, and I might make it available. I mean, I do sell on Etsy completely different things. I have a candle business that I do out of my house that I sell on Etsy, and I was thinking of maybe doing a digital shop as well, and maybe digital download some of these PDFs. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might even do it for free. I don't even know. But I did make my own. Well, I'm in the process. I'm halfway done making my own. And we worked on this so we would correspond with the letters, because in the Good and the Beautiful you learn like 1 letter a week pretty much, and like a couple numbers or something. Last year that's how it kind of worked, is you learned the uppercase and then the lowercase in a week, and then you learned a number along with it. And so what we did is whatever we would learn it first in the Good and the Beautiful curriculum, we would learn the letter, and then once we had mastered the letter, we came over here to our alphabet book, and then we traced the letters and we colored it. And again, she was 3, so as you can see, tracing was a little not on, but she was 3. So, this year, maybe it'll go better. Another thing that I actually picked up at the homeschool convention that I went to back in May was a wipe clean alphabet, and it's from Usborne. Is that how you say that? I'm not really sure, but it's a good book. She's actually used it already, but it did come with a marker, which was right here, but it's behind me now. But I think you can use any dry erase marker if you use the wipe clean. But like, for example, here's one of the pages, and you just trace it. You trace the monkey, and then you can just wipe it clean. And so I got this for her to use next year as like a fun activity, because on Fridays she's not going to sit down and do formal school. So if she wants to do something, I was thinking about giving her this while her sister's doing school or something. And then like I said, on Tuesdays and sometimes Fridays too, we're just going to play. We're just going to play activities. We're not going to do a lesson. We're just going to play. Because one thing that I have learned through my older daughter is that in preschool and kindergarten, she just wanted to play. She didn't want to learn. She just wanted to play. And so I'm going to use that concept again. Granted, I didn't homeschool my older during preschool or kindergarten or first grade. She went through most of first grade in the public school system. But I did, she just liked to play. So we're going to go with that. So I bought these off of Amazon. I've actually had a couple of these sets in the past with my other daughter. When she was in public school, I bought them as well, but they are from a company called Learning Resources, and I really like them. So this is one that I picked up on Amazon, And it is the picnic basket, and it's a counting and colors, I think. I haven't opened it yet because I didn't want to open it until we got started. But, you know, I could probably get it open and maybe see what's inside, maybe. But anyway, picnic baskets, sorting, color, counting. So what comes inside is 10 picnic baskets, 10 foods, a hide and seek butterfly, and an activity guide with a fold out picnic blanket, and it teaches you how to do some of the activities. So there's that one. The next one I got also from Learning Resources, because like I said, I really like them, and I did get these all on Amazon, pretty good price, was this letter one as well, where they connect. It's like puzzle pieces and they connect them together. Now, because I forgot to grab it before I came over here and started filming, I do have some other ones that I also got from Learning Resources, but I got these a couple years ago, so they're missing pieces by now. But one of them is an alligator, and you connect the alligator together, and it has like the letter, the uppercase and the lowercase on one side, and you connect them and they're the same color. So you learn your colors and your alphabet, which is the most important thing. And again, she is only 4 years old, so preschool is going to be pretty relaxed this year. And I think we're going to do, you know, only 2 lessons a week, maybe 3 if we have to catch up. But for the most part, just Mondays and Wednesdays, she's going to do lessons at home. Thursdays, she'll be at the co-op. And then Tuesdays, we're just going to play. And then Fridays, she'll get to choose. If she wants to come do school, we can do something. So that is my plan for preschool this year. I'm sure that'll change after school starts once I get it going. It usually does. I always start with a plan, and then it always ends up getting thrown out the window, and I do a new plan. So if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. You can message me on Instagram. Again, that's at Little Blessed Homeschool. I post a lot more over on Instagram about, you know, our lives a little bit more, and what we do in our homeschool group, because we're a part of an amazing homeschool group. I suggest if you're new to this, get a homeschool group. I mean, they're awesome. My kids have so many friends from their homeschool groups. I mean, it's just so much fun. And also, if you want to see more of my content, of course, you can subscribe to my channel and learn more. In my next video, I'm actually going to be doing a short video on how to get started homeschooling. So if you're interested, if this is your first time, go ahead and tune into that video as soon as I get it done. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope everybody has an amazing school year coming up. Thank you.